Alrighty, what's up guys? How's it going today? It's Rushdodge here. Got another World of Tanks Xbox One video for you guys. And holy cow, it's just been a long day. I'm kind of, I don't know, in my own little world right now. I could definitely use a nap. Anyways, taking out the Waffentrager Auf PZ4. I had a couple good games with this tank, like I said, and I'm very excited to kind of show a couple of them off to you in the next little bit. This game in particular, not too shabby. I have this really good, I wouldn't say good, I have this habit of doing like really good in a game, and then I'll just oh, jeez. Yeah, commentary at its finest. I got this habit of doing really good and then just screwing up like majorly right at the end. It happens, just shit the bed style. This one here, it was good. It was a good game, and I didn't really screw up too bad, or I didn't really screw up. I guess I just felt like I was screwing around more than anything, so it is what it is. Very fun tank, guys. I've really enjoyed this tank line so far. The only one I actually didn't care for was the tier 7, and only because it didn't have a lot of mobility. It wasn't very fast, very hard to use, but it had a lot of damage, so that was kind of its upside. This one here, I'm finding, like you'll see later on in this video, it can hold its own, guys. Like, it can hold its own quite nicely. 1600 hit points. I'm using the 12.5 centimeter cannon on here, opposed to the 15, and you're doing a little bit less damage, but I mean, you're still doing around 600. You got a faster reload time. I think your accuracy's a little better. I love this TD, guys. It's pretty badass. It's pretty badass. I don't know. I'm very excited to get to the tier 10. Would be the Waffentrager E100. I don't know. It's been so long since I've actually hammered down on World of Tanks. Hopefully that's gonna change. Hopefully I can start doing more of this again. However, at least the videos are still coming. It seems like everything's kind of working now. It's nice. It's nice. Especially with having this video up, within like a day or two after my last video. Not too shabby. Anyways, we're playing on the Steppies. Not a bad map. I don't mind it. Great for TDs if you play it properly. We got a pesky tier 10 TD over here, and look at just side penetration right there. Did lots of damage to him, and for a nice Top Gun game, going up against tier 10s and whatnot, this was a great game, in my opinion. Took him out. Beautiful, right? There's your first kill. Tier 10. Not too shabby. Our whole team's kind of, I don't know, it's split up quite nicely. We're going up the side flanks, your right flank, your left flank. You got a couple guys sitting in the open. The team dispersed nicely. This was a good game for that. We do start losing guys though. Kind of got a little bit worried as you carry on here, and especially here in a little bit, because my whole flank, the guys on my flank anyways, they start falling, and it's kind of just me and this medium tank up here in a little bit, and I don't know, I almost feel like I got cocky, which happens quite a bit, but I got cocky. I moved up with this medium tank, and not thinking that there was the opposition that was there. We kind of got overwhelmed pretty good, and this does kind of come down to a little bit of a clutch moment up here, and it is a nice moment. It shows what this tank is capable of doing, and it does let you guys see that it can hold its own. You're not rocking a ton of armor on this tank. I've actually bounced a few shots before, but you're not relying on armor. You're definitely relying on distance, and when it comes to what I did up here, probably wasn't the best move for this tank. You guys are probably wondering why I'm driving the tank backwards. For a couple of reasons. First of all, like I said, you're not really relying on your armor, so it doesn't really matter. I feel like it doesn't matter where you get shot with this thing. You're still gonna take damage. The only time I really drive forward is when I'm trying to move to another position, because you can move faster that way. But if you look at the tank, the engine's actually in the front, so I turn it around so that when they do shoot at you, they're not actually hitting your engine. And I find also that you know, when your tank is turned around and you do want to like back up and retreat or something like that, you can do so quite easily. So just you know, something that I like to do. I'm not going to take all the credit for it because I have seen other guys do it, and I definitely did get the idea from other people. But it is a good tactic with the tank. Love this thing. Jeepers, just does damage, like, you know, shooting this Jagdtiger here. No, not even worried about where I'm aiming at. You know, you're not trying to hit the mantle or anything like that, but you know, flat spots on those vehicles, or you're hitting them and you're doing damage. I'm not sure what the pen is on this. I don't have the stats for this tank right in front of me here right now, but I do really enjoy this tank line so far. RHM Borsig Waffentrager. That was a very fun tank as well. I definitely like this one a lot more than the Borsig, but you know, the Borsig was a ton of fun. You know, I really enjoyed the Nashorn. I really enjoyed the Tier 5. I don't know, I just call it the Toaster. It's like the PZ SFL something or other 4 or something like that. I can't remember. And the PZ SFL was a 7. I don't know. I don't want to be pulling names out of my ass here. That would be the Tier 7. I don't know. Nashorn, the Tier 5, those were all very fun tanks. Borsig was a ton of fun. Tier 9 so far, lots of fun, and I cannot wait to get the Tier 10. And here's that kind of moment, just me and my my medium tank sitting here, and you know, now I'm kind of right in the heat of things, and I'm kind of, you know, I see this other medium tank move up on my left here, and I'm kind of worried now. It's like, because look at this medium tank I have. He's got no health left. The first thing you think is, what the hell is he doing right out in the open? And now you're like, oh shit, you know, I'm getting overrun by medium tanks. You don't want to be overrun by medium tanks when you're in a tank destroyer. And you know, just auto locked, moved the tank and the turret at the same time to try and stay with him. Took the shot, you know, just using the damage, took him out quite nicely. Here's another example of that. Those two medium tanks could have had me pretty easily, in my opinion, but I just managed to you know, turn with them. Doing circles around another tank is not always the best idea. Look at all the cover they had here. They had, you know, all those rocks. There's two tanks that could have easily, you know, ganged up on me, you know, swap shots, right? And took me out pretty darn easy, but they got cocky thinking that they could get the job done. And realistically, you know, there's probably a little bit of luck on my side, but I still think that in the end they just kind of made a mistake there, and I took advantage of it. Okay, now we go from killing a bunch of guys to being detected here, and of course there's only one tank destroyer left, and I'm kind of, well, I'm detected. I got 6 cents on. The last thing I need right now is a Jagdtiger shooting me, so I'm kind of just playing cautious. I don't know, maybe too cautious, maybe stupid in a way. I'm using this tank here as cover, but what's bugging me is when I was playing the game, I had a feeling that the Jagdtiger was kind of out in front of me where I'm pointing, because I didn't think he'd be off to the left and spotting me over the hill to the left. So I'm kind of keeping an eye in front of me here, and using this tank as cover, not making it easy for him to shoot me, but at the same time I'm not able to get my binocs and my camo up while I'm moving. What I was kind of hoping for is that, you know, he'd take a shot and reveal himself, and maybe I could get a shot in quick, but he never ended up popping up, and I was kind of leery, I guess, on where he was, so I kind of started moving off to the left here. I don't know, I feel kind of like an arsehole here, because you know, I'm waiting on the guys on the far side to move up. I am playing cautious, but we have this artillery unit on our team. It's one of the French artillery, the Batchat 155, I guess, and he flies right up on in here and almost kills this tank destroyer on the opposite team. And you know what? The other tank destroyer, like the Jagdtiger on the opposing team, literally gives up, and I could have let him sit there and reload for about 20 seconds and take the kill, but I ended up taking the kill for for the Top Gun, and I don't feel too bad about it, but I do kind of feel bad about it because it's kind of like, I know how I would have felt in that moment. I would have been like, alright, I totally made this tank destroyer give up, and if somebody else takes the kill, I would be like, shit. But it's all good. It's all good. Kind of back up here, you know, just trying to side scrape a little bit, getting my binocs up, seeing if he's going to pop up at all. Not seeing him yet. Like I said, we have that little artillery in there, and that batch at 155 is actually pretty fast, and having that 360-degree traverse on that turret, I mean, you could actually overwhelm tanks with non-rotating turrets pretty easily, because you do have speed there, and you can actually you know, rotate your turret to compensate for getting around them. It's kind of nice. I do like the French artillery. I've got the batch at 155-58. I just can't stand the reload time. Take a quick shot on the Jagdtiger, almost take him down, and I know the reload time on this artillery, he's taking forever here, so I don't know, I just took a shot. But like I said, it looked like the Jagdtiger already gave up. Looked like the artillery definitely could have had the kill, and I do feel bad for that guy, so definitely got to give out a shout out to the artillery player there. Good stuff. Anyways, you know, 40,000 silver, 3,000 experience, and you know, that wasn't a multiplier either, so that was a good round, good game. Over 5,000 damage, 6 kills. Happy I could finally get a half decent game up there for you guys. It just seems like I am having really good games in this tank. So really appreciate you guys checking out another World of Tanks Xbox One video. To all my subscribers, really appreciate you guys checking out another one of my videos. You guys are absolutely awesome. For all you new guys, if you haven't subscribed already, definitely do that. Got lots of content on my channel, and hopefully a lot more coming. And well, until next time, guys. Rushdodge here. We'll catch you guys later. All right, take care.